I'm pretty optimistic now in terms of the programmatic industry. I think there's been a few bumps along the way, and I feel like I've lived through most of those bumps. I feel now pretty optimistic that we're moving to a point where there's a lot more understanding coming into the industry on both sides as regards advertisers and the publishers and the agencies, and we're all finding a relevant role for each other when before I think a lot of decisions, a lot of comments, a lot of actions were taken with some ignorance as to the truth behind the situation. So I feel like now, my experience of the advertisers that we're dealing with, they are absolutely getting organised about their programmatic landscape. They're understanding their own data. They are looking at what partnerships they need around perhaps DMPs, and I think everyone pretty much has agreed that many of the major advertisers will create their own relationship around the DMP. So they've taken ownership of that section, but there's also at the same time a realisation that there is a lot of complexity to delivering programmatic, and the concept of taking it in-house is something that has been very a popular discussion point, but really hasn't come to fruition. There are elements of it here and there, but it hasn't really come to fruition, and it's because it does require a lot of resource, a lot of skill sets to do that, and advertisers are realising, look, the best way of delivering this is a combination of the power that the agency has, the tools and the data infrastructure and technology that they have, with their own, having ownership of their own data, which is ultimately their single most valuable asset that they have, and they should have ownership of that. So we're all finding our way through this now, and I'm seeing loads of positive behaviour from advertisers, and I'm also seeing, and I'm not going to say who, but I'm also seeing examples where advertisers have rushed forwards to try and do something themselves, and have started now to come back and say, well, actually, look, we wanted to learn, and we've tried this, and we have learned a lot, but we now see that the combination of all our skills is probably stronger than us just trying to do it ourselves.